Hi everyone, my name's Richard and today I'm going to take you through the audio widget. Now the audio widget makes it easy to showcase and measure both radio and podcast clips. So let's see how it works. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drag on an audio widget from the toolbar, like so, resize it, and now let's explore the available options. So you've got the ability to upload audio files in bulk from your computer. You can paste links to sites like Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, but you can also paste in links to radio sites where you can't actually download or embed the content. Now the third one is you can actually paste in an embed code if available. And finally, you can actually pull in content from existing reports, which is really useful for quarterly or annual reporting. Now let's explore the option of pasting in URLs. Now, as I said, you can use popular podcast sites like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, but you can also link to content that's just hosted on a web page. So let's grab some links and paste them in here. First, I've come to Spotify, and I'm just going to grab the link for this podcast episode, like so. Paste that into the box. And also here's a radio show where we can't download or embed the content. I'm going to grab the link for that too. Obviously, if you've got a spreadsheet full of links, much quicker, you can just copy all of the links to your clipboard in one go, click paste, and then submit URLs. Now, as you can see, it's quickly pulled through both pieces of content along with all of the available information. The only thing that we can do if we like is add listenership, like so. And that's done. So now we're going to upload files from our computer. We can upload multiple files in one go. I'm just going to pop one in. And because this is on our computer, it doesn't pull through the information automatically, but it's actually very easy to add this yourself. So let's do that now. We can add the publication. And we can also pop in a link to the show as well to grab the icon. Next, we can add the title of the show. And we can also add an optional description. That's done. Finally, if we want to add an image, we can either link to an image in the show or upload a file from our computer. And finally, add the listenership. That is done. The other options, just as a reminder, is you can paste in an embed code, and also you can pull in coverage from existing reports. That essentially is how you construct the audio widget. And from the viewer's point of view, as you can see, they can play the audio where available within the report, like so.
For over 40 years, Equinor.
They can scroll through, and where the actual podcast file isn't available, they can easily click through to listen on the website. That's the audio widget, but what about totaling up the metrics? For this, we have added a summary metrics widget. And what we're going to do now is we're going to scroll down to the audio coverage section, where we've got automatically generated totals of the pieces of audio coverage and the listenership. Now, if you want to measure specific widgets within the page, you can easily filter them using this drop down. That essentially is a guide to both showcasing and measuring audio coverage. Hope that was useful. Thanks very much.